Got a problem. The guy just pushed the back of that, where that Mudflap hanger from, pushed it in when he was pushing us forward. It's the guy loading the truck. So that's gonna cause a problem. Here's the final results. Got it fixed. It's 6 o'clock. Leaving out, headed in to go meet Diamante on another day of trucking. And something I want to let you guys know, that each day we get our schedule for the following day when you're in trucking. And if you're not under a specific contract, you get your notification the night before, and the times might vary. You know, sometimes we have to be there at 7, sometimes we have to be there at 6, 8, or sometimes we have to be there at 7:30. You know, the times might vary when we need to be there. So when you get into the construction business, you want to be prepared at all times. You want to make sure you're well rested, that you pack a breakfast, that you pack a lunch, because once you get in that truck, ain't no getting out that truck. Sometimes when you roll it, you don't want to mess up the flow, because they'll kick you off the job. You know, they know if you messing around and you stopping and sitting at restaurants or whatever, because usually you're on a job with other multiple trucks, and those trucks are in a flow. So you don't want to be wasting no time and making sure that you get there on time, because they start clocking you in and then they have to sign you out. They watching what time you get there, and they're gonna sign you out what time you leave. So if you're not ready to get up early and get to work, this is not a job for you. You know, so even before I started getting into the dump truck business, I started learning about the times they work, and it's a seasonal job, so you might only work from April to October. Sometimes you may work to April to October, but a lot of times you might just work half the season, and like we didn't get called to late May or the middle part of May. We got called to start working, and from what I'm hearing, that it's been pretty slow, because Trump signed this new bill that DEI or DIE, where they don't have to hire blacks. They exclude blacks in the all industries. I thought it was just for corporate, but it's for trucking, it's for construction, it's for everything. We spoke with one guy. He said he had 8 trucks and he only had 1 truck out there. Diamante got 2 trucks. I'm supposed to be on another truck by now, so I'm just still riding along with him, just still learning everything that I can. But like I say, you have to be prepared to be ready to get out here and be on time each day. You know, this is a demanding job, and you can expect to be in a truck anywhere from 12 hours, or you might be in there 3 hours. You never know until you get to a job and what you got to do once you get to a job. So I'm just getting up. I'm heading in to meet Diamante, and like I say, I'll give y'all more once I get to the site. We're pulling up to the truck. I'm kind of like rushing, because I like to beat him there. If not, I like to be sitting there when he pull up, because I know he started the truck up and he be ready to roll. So I'll give y'all more in a second. Peace. Pulling up. Diamante already got the truck running. He probably already up in there waiting on me. I'm about to park and head on up in the truck with him. So I'll give y'all more once we get on the job. thing when you out here doing this construction work, you never know where you're gonna land at. We're actually in a residential neighborhood, about to ready to dump this dirt in these folks' driveway. This is a nice neighborhood, and we're about to dump it right there. He turning around the truck down there. He's on his way back. I'll give y'all some more once he turn back around and ready to dump this. This is actually a residential neighborhood. This is not a dump site. They working on something over there. About to make the dump. Comment below if y'all ever seen somebody take a full-size dump truck to a house and drop a load of dirt in their driveway. Got a problem. The guy just pushed the back of that, where that mud flap hanger from, pushed it in when he was pushing us forward. It's the guy loading the truck. So that's gonna cause a problem. trying to deny that he didn't cause the problem. As a result of them bagging into the truck with the front loader, you end up at the welding shop. You got to get that piece fixed on the back of the truck. We got to sign out for today. Get this piece fixed. Say it's gonna take a couple hours. So we're gonna sit here while they weld it. Can't let that money stop. Some things that happen when you're in the dump truck business. How you feeling? I said, how you feeling?
Dude just called me, told me, call him when I get done, now he could get me back out there.
Okay. Here's the final results. Got it fixed.
Perfect.
That was bent in. Gate wouldn't close. Now we headed back to work. Had to end the day earlier. Gotta call someone, want to come buy a car. So I had to end my training earlier today. Hopefully we still working tomorrow. He's still over there getting loaded up. It's a parking lot we doing over at Costco's. Well, this is a parking lot that we working in over at Costco's in Commerce Township in Michigan. Wait for my daughter to pull up, pick me up, so I can head to the house. And go sell this car. I got somebody coming from Ohio waiting to pick this car up. And they'll be there. I don't want to keep them waiting. I don't want to miss that money. It's all good money. Costco is just tearing this parking lot up. Wasn't nothing even wrong with it. I don't know if they just expanded it, or they trying to redesign it or what. There wasn't nothing wrong with this parking lot. So today was a very different day today. We set up and went to the wrong construction site. We went over there on the other side where they're doing the demolition at, and we end up picking up a bunch of construction demo stuff. They got trucks over there too. We gets over there and the guys tell us that we're in the right spot. However, this is the side that we're working on. We was working in, which is the parking lot. And that side over there, they doing demo over there. And we had a few hiccups today. And I'm gonna head to the house. My daughter here now. I'm about to jump in the car with her. Here she is. until later, peace. Made it back to the drop-off site. About to jump in my truck. I want to end this video right here. I want to thank everybody for watching to the end. I appreciate you all. Until next time, peace.